Alright chat, y'all know the drill. Just like my Dragon Ball video, we be going off a scale of 1 to 10. So let's begin. First character, Gaara. Now Gaara, we're talking about kid, teen Gaara, you know, like I'll give him like a 7. Pretty decent journey. This stuff really didn't get out the starter phase, it looks like, but you know, they still hard. But we talking about adult Gaara? Oh my gosh. Kishimoto, Ikemoto, I don't know which one of you is responsible for this, but why? Why did y'all have to massacre my goat? Like, what happened? Like, look at him in the last, you know, like, hey, like, they was getting her, bro. I don't know what y'all did in Boruto. Like, this man lost all his auras. So yeah, we're rating Boruto Gaara. We're gonna give him like a 3. Definitely had lots of potential, but they massacred my goat. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, for the second character, I'm gonna be using my ult right now, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up who has the hardest Freeforms in Naruto, and that's Obito, bro. Now, when Obito was a kid, you know, he had a high top. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, his stuff, it was still developing, you know what I'm saying? But when this nigga became a teen, bro, like, hey, this nigga's a prime example of why you should trust the process, bro. Teen Obito has the hardest Freeforms in this series, bro. Just the way they spike, the length of red, the way they cover half his face. Like, bro, he got the hardest Freeforms in anime. I'm not even gonna lie, not even Naruto. Like, this is perfect, bro. Yes, I'm glazing right now, twin. I don't care. Now, let's go to after he was a teen. You feel me? He did kind of do a big chop. Now, don't get me wrong, it's an alright look, but we talking about adult Obito, I'll give him like a 7. But teen Obito, peak anime Freeforms, 11 out of 10. Danzo, man, why'd you have to murk my nigga Shisu? Anyway, this about your Freeforms. So, yeah, Danzo, when he was younger, I ain't gonna lie, his Freeforms is tough, bro. I hate to say, even though I don't like his character, but he has some tough Freeforms, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give him like an 8, you know, like I see the potential. Now, when he got older, bro, like, y'all realize how this nigga always had bandages on. You may be watching the video.
That's because he had Izanagi or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
No, nigga. The reason why he had these bandages on, bro, I want y'all to look at the width. Like, just look at the space. Just look how wide the bandages are, bro. Like, I don't see no nigga wearing bandages that wide, bro. The reason why he got bandages like that, covering his whole head and stuff like that, bro, is because this nigga trying to hide the fact that his hairline receded, bro. Yes, this nigga had tough Freeforms. He was a teen, but he did not get a front taper, bro. That's why his stuff receded. So now he has a crazy sky top, but he just rocks bandages all the time, 25/8, because he has a sky top. But then he tells niggas, oh yeah, it's because I got Izanagi, whatever. Well, he doesn't tell people that, but that's what he wanted you to think. But no, I'm on to you, Danzo. I know why you were doing it, bro. You're hiding the fact that you have a sky top. That's why, if I have to rate your Freeforms when you're older, bro, you're getting like a 2. I ain't gonna lie, twin. Next up, we got my dog, Jiraiya. Now, in my opinion, Jiraiya got top 5 Freeforms in the whole series. Even when he was a kid, bro, this nigga was lengthy. Like, you don't see a lot of people like that having length when they was a kid, you feel me? And then, look, he got older, his stuff matured more, and like, now it's going down his back, and like, it's still spiking like the same how it was when he was a kid. He didn't have Freeforms where it's like, as they mature, they kind of get a little worse, so it's like, damn, like, you just gotta get the reach twist now, you feel what I'm saying? But now, like, Jiraiya don't need to get a reach twist, you know, like, his Freeforms, he could really keep them, you know what I'm saying? Like, his stuff still looks pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna rate Jiraiya's Freeforms like we gonna give him a 9.5. Some of y'all may not know, but Jiraiya was the founder of the Freeform Shinobi Jutsu, and he passed it on to a student, Minato. Minato's Freeforms, y'all can see, they look very similar to Jiraiya. They're pretty much identical. The only difference is he doesn't have like the ponytail, and like, you know, Jiraiya just more lengthy than him, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like I like Minato's a little bit better, because like, I like Jiraiya's Freeforms, but I feel like Minato, he's at like that prime length. Y'all know niggas be saying with your dreads, like, you got a certain length, that's the perfect length, and when your stuff get longer, it's like, alright, this length's cool, but like, I miss my perfect length. Now me, I don't know if I can relate to that. I feel like right now I might be in my perfect length. I know a lot of people say like the best length is like when your dreads is like around this stage I'm at right now, kind of. So I don't know, let me know what y'all think. Is this the perfect length? Like, sometimes I miss my dreads being like eye length, not gonna lie, but it's all subjective, or it's all based on your perception of what you think the perfect length is. But yeah, I feel like Minato's just perfect length, the way they spike and everything. So like Jiraiya. With that being said, we're gonna give Minato's Freeforms a 10. Next up, we got Itachi. Now Itachi was kind of semi-freeforming at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And then he just got a reach twist, but I'm gonna still count it. We're gonna still count it. I'm gonna give Itachi like a 8.5. I feel like, you know, like his hair is like a good length, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, low-key, our stuff look kind of similar. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me know, y'all. Do I have the Uchiha dreads? Have I obtained Uchiha dreads, chat? Let me know. But honestly, yeah, I like the length of his dreads, middle part clean, you feel what I'm saying? I like how sometimes, you know, he be rocking a little ponytail in the back. Like, it's a clean look, you feel what I'm saying? But it's nothing crazy though, like, it's nothing crazy, but it's clean though. Next up, we got Zabuza. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he got a high top. I'm not a big fan of high tops. I'm not saying high tops cannot look good, guys. I just feel like most of the time, on a consistent basis, I feel like, you know, when you have a full head, it just turns out better. But you know, Zabuza may have a high top, but the way he rocks it with the headband, that is true swag right there, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So the headband really just complements his high top so much better. So that's why, like, his rating's gonna be a little bit higher than what I would give him without the headband. So like, with the headband, I'll give him like an 8, not gonna lie. Like, it's decent, you feel what I'm saying? Now Asura, We gonna give Ashura a 6, I ain't gonna lie, because his Freeforms, I feel like they gotta mature a little bit more. He may have to start picking his roots, because if his stuff was dropping down, his rating will probably grow up, not gonna lie. But the issue with his Freeforms really is that they gotta mature more, bro. His stuff ain't dropped yet, I ain't gonna lie. Like, look, his stuff just pointing straight up to the sky, bro. Now, Rock Lee, when you were a kid, like, you know what I'm saying, you had a decent start. I don't know what you did during Shippuden and Part 1 Naruto, bro, not gonna lie. But you revived your stuff again in the last. The last actually saved Rock Lee's hair, y'all. Like, y'all see, he was decent right here. You feel me? He had the middle part going, you know what I'm saying? Like, eyebrow length, you know, hey, he decent. But then in Boruto, this nigga just goes back to that whack bowl cut again, bro. That's where you irritated me, not gonna lie. So just given the fact that you irritated me for nerfing yourself again like that, bro, we gonna give Rock Lee like a 1, bro. Naruto the last really had the best character designs for like most of the characters in the series, bro. This just shows. Next up, we got Madara. Now Madara's is very similar to Teen Obito, you feel what I'm saying? To be fair, bro, we gotta give Madara credit for helping Obito get his Freeforms right, because as soon as Obito went to Madara, he came out looking like this, you feel me? Madara really put him onto the Uchiha Dread method for real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna give Madara a 10. His Freeform is very similar to Teen Obito. I personally just like Teen Obito's a little bit better. I feel like Madara has more length, but if Obito let his get to the length of Madara's, it would be harder than Madara's at that length, if that makes sense. But Madara definitely had a better journey than Obito, because even when Madara was a kid, I ain't gonna lie, his stuff was tough. Like, bro wasn't even that eyebrow length yet, and he already had his stuff dropping down. Like, bro really need to leak the Uchiha Dread method, bro, and put niggas on, especially niggas like Rock Lee and Adult Guard. Next, we'll be rating the most iconic Freeforms in the series. Now, Naruto's journey's been interesting. When he was a kid, before like he graduated the academy, this stuff was hard, you know, but then when he went to the academy, he was rocking his headband, so it kind of made it look like he had a high top, even though he never did. During like his Sage Mode arc, like when he wasn't wearing a headband, it was looking like how he was a kid again. And then from there, we went to the last, where he made he did a little big chop, but it was okay here, like it was decent. But then we got to Boruto. Like, hey, bro, what is up with these Boruto hair designs? I don't understand. Ikamoto, like, what's going on, twin? I'm not gonna do Naruto bogus, bro, so we gonna rate like based off his Sage Mode, no headband, like his Freeforms. We gonna give him like a 7.5, because they clean. But if he would have let him get like his pops, bro, like Minato's do, like in the last, oh my gosh, like Naruto would have been so tough. That's how his hair should be in Boruto. This nigga should have Freeforms like Minato, but instead, I don't want to talk about what they gave this nigga. Yeah, I think that's going to conclude today's video. Now, Naruto got a lot of characters with some tough hair, I'm not gonna lie, so I could possibly make a part 2 if y'all want in the future. I can't say when, but I possibly can make a part 2 in the future if y'all want to see that, 'cause I know it's a lot of characters I didn't leave on this list. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments who y'all think got the hardest Freeforms in Naruto, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying it's Teen Obito, but let me know what y'all think. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video, bro. If y'all new to the channel, all I have to do is like the video. If you want to subscribe, it's up to you. But yeah, as usual though, bro, it was your boy Noah Shorty Squad the gang. Y'all boys stay tuned for more content. And yeah, we out.
I get high to pass time. Take a little while to rewind. Caught your phone, you decline, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt me.